Yeah, I just want to start this live off thanking the universe for blessing me with eyes to see, my ears to hear, my feet, my hands. Thank the universe for my creativity. Thank it for wisdom, peace of mind. That's an abundant lifestyle. Just to have a peace of mind where you can go and come as you please. That's the most precious thing you have going. Without that, nothing else matters. But the topic of today is entertaining strangers. Entertaining strangers unaware. You don't know if you dealing with an angel, demon, God. But I had quite a few encounters with strangers. One time when I was young, I was sitting in the park, Woodruff Park downtown. And I'm sitting there, and this old man come to me, and he drinking, some Cisco. And he talking to me. I had to be about 18 years old. So this guy come to me and he's telling me about everything they show you on TV is them conditioning you. And I didn't understand what he was saying back then. But he was giving me game. I was just there to listen and took in all that knowledge he gave me. He told me about this book called The Spook That Sat by the Door. Say, yeah, the Auburn Avenue Library is the only library that carry it. It's banned out of all public libraries, which made me go read it. Then found out they had the movie up in there. Watched the movie. But had I just been the big-headed nigga and seen this old man in the park and just disregarded him, I wouldn't have got this wisdom that he imparted into my soul. And it stuck with me from that very day to now. This old man was telling me about politics and who God was. He made me go research. And he told me about black magic. So basically, when you encounter people with wisdom, let's just say the man was like 70 years old, and you encounter and you experience, you get to live or hear his lived experience, you become 70 years old yourself if you partake in the information. I remember it was another time I was out with my keyboard. I used to make beats, go all over the city. I never knew how to read music, but I played the keyboard and created music on the spot. I was all over the city, Lenox Mall. I used to be back there in the back of the food court outside, playing, making money. Talking about cash money off a keyboard. I'll never forget one time I met this young lady at 5 Points, and she tell me, hey, I want you to meet me down at the Marriott downtown, such. So I get down there at the Marriott such time, and she wasn't there. Little did I know It was a criminal justice convention going on and a TD Jakes convention all at the same time. So you had two different conferences merging in this hotel. Church and politics merging in the hotel. But bigger than that, they was in the hotel and they was drinking or whatever, and I come through there with a keyboard. It was like, how you just gonna leave and not play us nothing? So I'm sitting there like, man, I can't, cause I see security. Now mind you, when you have a heightened sense of awareness, you see everything going on. So I'm watching the security, they like inching their way toward me, but the people sitting down talking about, nah, play or something. So I sat there and I played some music. I only knew how to read certain chords, but I know how to make them sound good. But anyway, I'm just playing, they drinking. One of them snatched my hat off my head. Don't worry about this, just keep playing. So I played for about 10-15 minutes. I get up, I'm about to leave, and another table say, how you gonna leave without playing us something? I'm like, oh shit. Security, they just paused, but they got their hands crossed. Like, yeah. I kept playing. I ended up leaving that place with about $600. All because the girl stood me up. But entertaining strangers is crazy, man. Sometimes strangers are more beneficial than your family. Sometimes family can be the one that'll cause your demise. It be the people that you're familiar with because they close to you. So they don't understand how we grew up close to each other and you different or you special. But you're not different or special. You are different, but not special. And because people don't have an understanding and always close to you, you know, they tend to try ridiculous shit they would never do to a stranger. But I done had strangers take me into their home. People that didn't know me from a can of paint. Can of paint. I'm downtown one day, and I never forget this chick. Her name was Cheryl. So Cheryl, when she was down there, she had a little wine cooler she was sipping on. She see me, I'm dressing all flashy. I got the keyboard. She was like, ooh, I wish I had time to hear what you can play, but here, take my number. Took her number down, called her. She was like, hey, I'd like for you to teach me how to play. So is it a way that you can come on the weekend and however much you charge me an hour, just let me know and I'll pay it. Because I'm wanting to learn. So here it is, a nigga don't know how to read no music, but I know how to improvise. I gets over there, and she all cuddly, and we playing the keyboard, and so I'm thinking, shit, she must want something. Alright. She ended up playing the keyboard better than I did. She actually reads music. She's playing music from R. Kelly and all time. I'm like, why the oh. So we ended up going out to dinner. Then we went to a movie. It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock. We making our way back. She stayed in East Point. She's like, oh yeah, I want you to come back and meet my boyfriend. I was like, boyfriend? What the? Oh man. So okay, I get back. Her boyfriend come in like maybe 20-30 minutes later. He looks at me, he looks at her, he walks in the room. He comes back out, We sitting there. I introduced myself. I was the CD man / I played music. So home just sitting there. I say about an hour went past. He was like, home, you got somewhere to go tonight? I'm like, shit, bro, it's kind of late. I don't. He was like, well, shit, you can chill here. And then like 2 seconds later, he was like, you know what? Hey, man, you got somewhere to go? He was like, be straight up with me, bro. I'm like, no, actually, I don't. He was like, well, this is what I'm going to do for you. You can stay here and get on your feet. I'm like, he was like, don't worry about it, cuz. Cause I've been in your predicament before. So don't worry about it. You get on your feet. So I looked at this little slimy, like, how's she gonna try to... This dude here just offered me a place to stay, and this girl here trying to give up some ass and shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck? So you know what? From that day forward, I got up when he got up, and I came back on the same train he was getting off of. I was waiting at the train station for him, and we walked back together. I wasn't with that bullshit. Know what the hell she had on her mind. So anyway, me staying there, I'm out making money, of course. I'm offering this man money for food, offering this man money for whatever. He looked at me with total disdain. Like I tried to hand him some shit. He was like, bro, I told you, keep your money, get on your feet. Don't worry about me, I got this shit. I'm like, whoa. Like, man, this nigga here. I had the utmost respect for dude, man. He didn't know me from a can of paint. His bitch is trying to get me to lay with her, and this nigga done offered me a place to stay. Get on my feet. Don't need my money. So 2 weeks went past. I'm noticing 2 o'clock in the morning, me walking past to go use the bathroom. This nigga is in the fucking dark with his leg kicked out, extended in the air, standing there posed. This nigga was a fucking judo instructor. He was a Buddhist. This nigga taught people how to do self-defense. And on his hands, he had like eczema, some type of skin disease. Where his hand had extra layers of skin. And when he would get mad at her, he would actually punch holes in the wall. Like if you go through their house, it look like somebody been getting their ass beat. But it been him just punching holes in the wall to keep from hitting her. So I don't want no parts of this nigga at all. Shit. Fuck that. I know how to defend myself, but I can't kick my leg and extend it in the air and just leave it there. At least I haven't tried to do that. Shit. I'm talking about like a real monk. This man had total control of his body, his everything, as a Buddhist. So it wasn't even about no religion. I can associate with any religious group because it's not about what you believe. But according to the world, most of the world, they judge you off what you believe. If you don't believe the same shit that they believe in, they don't want to have nothing to do with you. You tell a Christian you don't believe in Jesus, they don't want to have shit else to do with you. They don't even want to hear nothing else you got to say from that point. Because you don't believe what they believe. But who's to say you're right? It's like 8 billion people on the planet. Jesus did not cross all over the entire world. He stayed somewhere in Galilee somewhere. In the Mid-East. You talking about message spread. You can't depend on word of mouth and scripts. They did an experiment when I was in school where they had everybody standing in line and the teacher whispered something in the first person's ear, and by the time it got to the last person, she had the whole class repeat what was said, and about 7 or 8 different things got mentioned that the teacher never said. And they're standing in the same fucking room. So misinformation can spread inches away. You can't go on word of mouth or what you heard. A lot of shit out here sound good, but when you hear the truth, it resonates. It moves you. It inspires you to do something, to get up and change something that you had going on. Entertaining strangers. That's why you can't judge people based off of their appearance. If you could do that, then there wouldn't be no Jeffrey Dahmer or no Charles Manson. Apparently they didn't dress like they was fucking animals. They probably wore suits and ties like they were businessmen. They had to look the part to lure in their victims. They knew their victims liked flashy things, so they dressed flashy according to their victims. And that's how they was able to eat people. Because they didn't look like they was fucking cannibals. What does a cannibal look like? Exactly. You wouldn't know if you seen one or if he was standing right next to you. You wouldn't even know, have a clue. And I'm gonna tell you about this image thing. People get caught up in what shit look like. I had a partner, this nigga, he was so smooth. He dressed in the finest silky shirts. He was known all over the city. He scammed the entire city of Atlanta. Dressing the part. He looked like he was a businessman / a pimp. He dressed the part. He used to go to Lenox Mall and get shopping bags. He go to Victoria's Secret, Eddie Bauer, all the Neiman's Marcus. He go to all the name brand stores and tell him his girlfriend or his wife they want to return something. So they get him these bags with these name brands on them, and he walks out in the mall looking like he done bought the mall out, but ain't shit in them fucking bags. But you couldn't tell them hoes that. And he walked out there with the baddest mug ever. He came up out of Lenox Mall one time. Girl had an expedition when they was at the limited edition. Went in there with nothing and caught. He used bags for bait. around Christmas time, oh, he really put on. He'll go get a Victoria's Secret bag and put a rose in his mouth. But that ain't how he come and have the city. He even got me with the coin. And that was my partner. He's like, damn, dude, you ain't had to do it like that. So what happened was, one of them times I was working for somebody I had to put a lawsuit against. About 19 years old. I ended up getting a settlement for about $8,000. Took him through EEOC. So my partner knew I was waiting on a settlement or whatever. All of a sudden the money came. We walking around and I'm excited. I don't know what I'm finna spend first. I'm finna just do some shit. I got 8 racks. Shit. So my partner, he got his head down. He looking sad, like he done lost his best friend. So I'm like, what wrong with you, dude? Took him a minute, he finally say, hey man, my mama down in Houston, she's sick. And I don't know if I'm gonna ever get to see her again. Some nigga talking like that, I'm like, bro, how much you need to go see your mama? He was like, the bus ticket was like $200. I was gonna look out for my nigga anyway. I got 8 racks, nigga. Unexpected, I ain't have to work for. This was off a settlement. So of course $200 wasn't shit. I gave the nigga a little bit more. Told him go down there and see his mama, man. Week went by. He was staying with the dude named Leon. And Leon was kind of like slow. When he first met my partner, Jesse, he was like slow, and Jesse was always using the man for some shit. So Jesse ended up staying with this nigga Leon. So Leon, he would always kick Jesse out. Then he'll go look for him 2-3 days later. So we went past, Jesse's supposed to be in Houston. I see Leon downtown. And Leon like, oh, you see Jesse? He do this little stupid ass laugh. And that's when you know some shit. He finna tell on some shit. I'm like, nah, I ain't seen Jesse. He been going around telling people he in Houston. That man ain't in Houston. I just put him out. Da 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 da. I'm like, what the hell? He like, yeah. Man ain't went no Houston. So I'm like, oh shit, this nigga played me. But I can't figure it out, because I was gonna bless the nigga with some money anyway. You know what I'm saying? If I roll with somebody, if I got it, that's how real niggas do. I ain't finna sit here and ball in your motherfucking face. I ain't that type of nigga. So that shit just offended me, that you will have to go to certain lengths on some shit I was finna just do anyway. So alright, another week went past. I finally run into Jesse. Nigga downtown. Bam. I don't. So I run into him downtown. Bam. I'm like, nigga, you ain't have to kick it like that. Rosé school. Passed it up. We cool again. So the nigga taught me so much about life and fucking business. On the flip side of him being a scammer, he really was 2 different people. But yeah. So we go to the World of Coca-Cola one time, and we signed an application. This one, World of Coca-Cola, right behind the underground. So we go back there. We signed the application. He ended up getting a job. Bam. A week later, the lady called me for an interview. I come in. She was like, have you seen Jesse? I'm like, no. She was like, well, I gave him in advance to go and see his mama down in Houston. I'm like, what? She done paid this man 2 weeks in advance. He ain't even worked a day down that motherfucker. Yeah. Scam artists. So motherfuckers always going by how shit look. And them be the ones that'll get you, because they invested everything in how they look to lure you in. So that was that. But this nigga taught me so much about life. He showed me how to pay your dues. Like, we used to hustle CDs or whatever. Back in the days, we do them 3 for $25. R&B CDs. We used to go to Victoria's Secret and grab like cause they had some semi-annual sale down there every day where they had the thongs, 5 of them for $20. So me and him, we'll both go get $20 worth, and we giving them away with the CDs. You buy 3 R&B CDs, you get you a free pair of thongs. That's how we rocked it. Man, we making $500-600 a day doing this shit. This man had monkey nuts. He go up to the mall, Avondale, right before it closed. He talked to the security guard. Hey, I got this good music, Blase School. He like, well, the mall finna close, so you can go up here and set up shop, do what you want to do. Jesse got goddamn whole fucking pavement covered with number CDs. People walking past, going to the little shops they had still left open in the mall, and they buying CDs, because they ain't have no music store in there no more. So he let us set up shop. Man, Jesse would let me eat off his profit, because this was his products we were selling. We were taking turns selling it with the customer, but he split the money with me. So I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? We getting like $400-500 every trip. Eating the game up with the thongs and the 3 for the $25. Then shit, Friday night, we would go hit Buckhead up there by Jay's Crab Shack. Post up all night. Good music. Bam. $600-700. Around about 3-4 o'clock, we'll go straight to the IHOP around the corner. It's a line wrapped around the damn building. We walk up. These people instantly make us a fucking table out of nothing. We get our meals before everybody else. And why? Because Jesse taught me how to pay dues. When he go to a restaurant and he order food, he leave these folks a $50-60 tip. So you know what they do? The next time we go up in there, them people be like, oh, that's them niggas that gonna tip us. The line can be wrapped around the building, but when we show up, it's VIP shit. We get double portion everything. Our food come out before anybody's. Niggas looking at us like, who the fuck is these niggas? We dressing the part. We looking like stars, but we some nobodies. But he knew one common thing. You got to pay your dues. He used to be a slick alcoholic. So he started his morning off. He go get a bottle of Sprite. Pour the Sprite out. Pour nothing but vodka in there. It's already clear. You thinking the Sprite? That's how he start his morning. Soon as Mix open up there at Lennox, he go to Minute. He go up there to Mix. He asked for his Ruby Red Cranberry vodka, two ice cubes. They hand it to him just like that, and they continue to hand it to him until they fucking close. Why? Because he go in there and pay his dues. When he leave that first session, he'll leave him a $60 tip. Every time. So now he getting all the drinks. All the drinks. Pretty soon they start asking him, well, what do you do? Well, I said it's good music. Open up the bag now. He done locked down the spot because security, the people that work there, everybody's buying from him. I done watched this man take the whole police department for Georgia State. They ride the bicycles to the Woodruff Park. When he pull up, these niggas is radioing their partners, and all of them coming to buy music from him. They ain't asking him, is you soliciting? They buying shit. About paying your dues. And he wasn't scared of shit. He never won a fight, but that nigga would stand up to King Kong. I don't give a damn. Because he was a scam artist, he paid the price. You might see Jesse one day, he looking clean. 2 days later, he got 2 black eyes, swole lip. I think he kept me around for security purposes. Because when I was around, when he got drunk, I kept his ass out of a lot of danger. We were downtown one time and this little young nigga broke his little ego or whatever. The young nigga must have some kind of pull because he had like 30 motherfuckers with him. And he had the baddest motherfucking broad I ever seen in my fucking life. Oh my God, she was so fucking bad. And he was just walking with this badass girl. And my partner got jealous. I could sense it in him. That nigga was jealous. He just stood there drunk as he was. And these little niggas need to be about some money. The nigga knew who he was talking about, so he just instantly stopped. About some money? This nigga pulled out probably like 20 stacks and threw it right there in the center of the fucking train station at 5 Points. About some money. And these little young niggas, they surrounded Jesse ass like a pack of hyenas. Oh my God. I had to duck up under these motherfuckers and grab this nigga and pull him up out of some shit. Cause that was the flip side of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. So you can't go off people's appearances. But the world go off images. They painted Jesus white, but the books say different. And then you ask these motherfuckers, well, why you painted white? Then they want to reply, does it matter? Well, it had to matter to you to do it. You took all your time to make sure that we knew this motherfucker was Caucasian. You took your sweet time to create Webster and design words like black for devilish, devil, evil, dark. So the program of self-hate started as a kid, reading the dictionary. Black, dark, evil. You go to the grocery store, see the chocolate cake mix. It's the devil's food. White is the angel's food. So you're learning white supremacy as a baby. Then you start playing with the black dolls and they show you the white dolls, and the white dolls is more acceptable. The Ken and Barbie. Teaching you already white supremacy. The fact that you can tell motherfuckers to get on the back of the bus or in the front of it, if you got that much control, that's white supremacy. It created the state of mind of self-hate, where every time a nigga see another nigga, I hate his ass. Or fuck that nigga. You don't even know this man. But that's just the natural instinct because it's a learned behavior. To hate anything that look just like you. And it's sad. The greatest tool they put against us was a house divided. You can't fight no damn wars and fight yourself at the same time too. That's what killed me about this so-called country. It's so divided, but they call themselves united. You got left in the white room. You got house in the field, nigga. You got Judaism, Christianity, Buddhism, Hinduism. You got a melting pot of different religions. You got prison systems. You got schools teaching all type of craziness that didn't ever happen. And it's so divided. So how do you feel like you're going to stand against other nations that attack you if you're divided within your own nation? It don't make no sense at all. How you gonna go and take care of Ukrainians and peoples from other nations when you ain't even doing the shit you're supposed to be doing to the people right here in the home that fought for you to even have an office to sit in to legislate or rule? Should be crazy, man. Yeah, you never know who you're dealing with. That's why the Bible, the book say, you should know them by their fruits. So I had to learn what the fruits was. Okay, there are two different worlds. You got the flesh or carnal, which is a low vibration, and it operates on lust, hate, envy, jealousy. If you see these signs in a person, then that'll let you know what world they living in or what world they coming from. This is how you can discern people, because they're gonna bear certain type of fruits. When you're dealing with a person of sound mind, a person that has character, self-control, obviously they were going off faith if they can go out here and not work on somebody's job. That requires a lot of faith to get up not knowing where your next dollar coming from. But still be able to produce shit like that. Which is nothing but a tool. That's all it is. It's a tool. It's not meant for me to try to manipulate people with. It's a damn tool, just like a hammer. Every tool is designed to do a specific job. What would be a perfect job to nail something in? A fucking hammer. That's what it was designed to do. Nail nails in the wall. Money is a tool to, it's energy. That's all it is, it's energy. People making more out to be what it ain't and start chasing shit. And then it becomes like a shadow. You know how you sit there as a kid, you used to run and chase after your shadow? And the faster you run, the more that motherfucker eluded you. You can never catch that motherfucker. One of the 48 laws of power is to turn your back on the things that you want in life. Don't chase it. It'll chase you. Same thing with women. Most of these men don't understand. Women don't like to be chased. If you don't chase them, they'll chase you. If you turn your back, I know a guy, he just flat out tell women the bald-faced truth all the time. And they love him to death. This dude so cold, they be like, where you been? Out with them bitches, you damn right. Unapologetically. You would think they'll stop fucking with him. Nope. I done seen instances where he had one chick at his crib, another chick on the way. He tell the one at the crib, hey, my homegirl coming over here and she want to stretch out. You got a problem with that? No. Alright then. He ended up having both of them motherfuckers the same night. I don't know what he got going on, but this been for 20 straight years I've been knowing this man. I ain't gonna give you his first name, but the motherfucking government nigga name, his last name is Darlington, for crying out loud. And I'm talking about he tells these motherfuckers the brutal truth. And have his way. I learned what they won't do for one man, they'll do for certain men. Certain individuals bring certain things out of women that they don't deal with. And I learned that by watching this mother for 20 years. I'm like, God dang. Married women, all type of them. And you sit here and think, nah, they must have had low self-esteem. Man, please. Motherfuckers with money, they got niggas just paying their bills. Be chasing after this nigga. So ain't about no self-esteem. This motherfucker just got that it. And he taught me himself, man, shit. He'll look a motherfucker up and down and just keep going. Recklessly, like, fuck this bitch. And they love him. He do the opposite. He don't run up talking about, hey girl, I'll buy you this. Hey, no. It's the total opposite. And he get the exact effect that he want to get. So when y'all niggas be trying to cake up, y'all be playing y'allself. They be really wanting men out here. But they done fucking raised so many boys, there ain't no men out here. That's what you get for selling out, for trying to get a goddamn, trying to get a check. You divided your own household. You thought you can goddamn be mom and dad and superwoman. And now, you got a bunch of bitch-made ass niggas growing up to be men. They can't fight. They hang with 30, 40 niggas. Like, how can you have your own identity with so many motherfuckers around you? How can you distinguish yourself as somebody? That is fucking ridiculous. But people be needing the crowd for strength. They feed off the crowd, these fucking vampires and vultures. So they leech and hang together. Half of them ain't got no fight game, nothing. They don't exercise their mind, their body, nothing. Just sit at home, play video games, and watch TV. And think being a man is carrying a damn gun. You're not even fucking responsible enough to even use a gun. And think just because you got it and you quick to pull it out. Man, I don't understand these motherfuckers. I really don't. But that's not manhood. It don't take skills to take a life. A newborn baby or infant can kill itself A 3-year-old can shoot you. It don't require no skill to take no life. Or show you big and bad. When life constantly shows you it's always something better than you, just around the corner. I go on my little walks. I just be having my thoughts, gathering them, what I'm gonna do for the day, shit like that. But I enjoyed y'all time that y'all spent with me, and I'm telling you, keep your eyes and ears open. The book is coming soon. Book is coming soon. I gotta keep putting it into existence. I have the book already finished as far as the wording, the title. I just gotta basically get it printed up. I even have pictures, have the front cover. I got everything. By Monday, I'm gonna attempt to go on and purchase these ISBNs so I can solidify it. Get my own publishing. Then I'll be able to sell them myself, give them away. It don't even matter. But the truth got to get out here. People, we're living in a false reality where we were told everything. All the information that we got came from people that once hung us, that once did heinous and inhumane things to us. And we have our school systems from these savages. And they tell us that we the most violent people on the earth, when history shows not to be a fact. I don't think we did Hiroshima and Nagasaki, World War I, World War II. We didn't create the AIDS virus. We didn't patent weather control. We don't have a birth and death rate chart. We didn't own boats to bring dope. We didn't have no planes to fly shit here. We was once just property with nothing but the names they gave us and the language that's not ours. But yet and still we end up with guns, crack cocaine, and neighborhood full of shit to leech and drain us of our energy.